Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the 12th of January 2025. We're going to do a weekly analysis of Nas 100. NFP went well on Friday. I hope everyone took profits. And those who didn't, we'll try again next month. But on the technical side, we can already see that it's going to be a bit of a down movement in the beginning of the quarter. And in terms of quarter, the first 3 to 4 months of the year. So we can already see downward spiral of Nas 100. So let's take a step back. Let's move 1 week behind. Let's see what's going on there. So already you can see here we have lower highs. We have lower highs here. So what I like to do is start analyzing from top and going down to the smaller time frames. As you can see, we can see a rejection here. I'm gonna put my calendar, my horizontal line there. I'm also gonna put my horizontal line here where there's massive rejections. So as you can see, that's my resistance, support. This is a spike. Don't like to focus too much on the spikes. It happens in the market. And I'll just put one right over here. This is indication you see here, resistance, broke out, came back to retest. Oh, we can also move it here, but it's not too clean. Let's move it right here. All right. Let's not focus too much on the long. Let's go down into the daily time frame. So what I did see, all right, things that I like to do before I really jot down my analysis. I went to investing.com and I looked at the fundamentals and I could see that the fundamentals are looking at the stock prices. Remember that NAS is comprised of the top 100 companies. With the top 100 companies in the New York Stock Exchange, you got to look at least the top 10. Top five, you can't go down to the top five, but it's not a good indication. The top 10 companies, you're looking at Tesla, Google, Meta, Microsoft, you're looking at Amazon, you're looking at, you know, there's quite a few. If you can see the indication where the market is heading, you can start seeing where Nas 100 is going to go. All right, so let's look at three. Let's look at Tesla. Want to look at the Tesla stock and see where is it actually heading. As you can see, I've already analyzed it. It's been going down. It's retesting what it broke. So it's been doing higher highs, but now it's going to retest the bottom. It might formulate something. It might change direction from here, or it might break this support and continue going down. So that's a possibility. Let's look at Amazon. All right. If we look at Amazon, we're probably going to see something similar. We also see something similar. It's already near a a rejection point. It's already near support. You can see if I put a line here, you can clearly see that it's been going downward and it can still go and continue down right down to this next level of 197. Let's look at one more thing. Look at let me think. Let's look at Google. That's another big one in the top 100. Google hasn't yet reached levels where Tesla and Amazon are, but as you can see here, it can continue coming down to this level. And you can start buying from this level. It's too high to buy right now. It's too high. But when it comes to Nas 100, all right, we can assume that let me get the one I like. I like using Ananda here. We can assume that the market is still gonna go down a bit. It might even get to these levels here. It might even get to these levels here. All right, which is a possibility, which is a highly possible move. I don't think this is this support is strong enough to withhold. So, two things that I'm going to look out for here during the course of next week: a rejection and a rejection candle, meaning it has to reject the support. And the following day, around about Wednesday, we need to start seeing a direction. Is it gonna come back up again? If that doesn't happen, it's going to break this line, and then a confirmation candle is going to shoot it down, and then we might be looking for a retest somewhere here towards the later in the week. So, following up next week, two things. If we're going to look for a buy, we're looking for a rejection candle. If we're going to look for a sell, we need to get a break of the support. Maybe we might get an early rejection, or we might not. It might break and pull down to this level. So let me make it visual for you. So it might break here. It might do a huge break, come to those levels, maybe do a small retest here, and then it's gonna go to the long haul around this area to pull down right over here. And that's where, oh, honestly, this is where I'm looking to now, looking to buy Nas on a long term. Around these levels here is a little bit too soon. I think we're gonna still see Nas 100 going down. If I'm wrong, this is what's gonna happen. If my analysis is wrong, well, they both can be right. Either one's going to happen. We just need to look for the confirmation. Rejection, confirmation candle, then we go either way. So if it goes the other way, we can look at a rejection candle here, and then second candle, which we're going to take after this candle. So this is the rejection candle, and then we're going to take it above here. It's not going to go too high. It's going to go up to these levels and probably go down a bit here. All right. This is what I'm seeing is going to happen in the next week. If it rejects the support and then goes back up, it's going to come up here. It's not going to go all the way up. Tesla, Amazon are showing negative numbers. I think it's going to go down a bit, which ultimately this is the long term where I'm looking at here. By the way, this is not a signal. This is not disclaimer. It shouldn't be taken as financial advice. This is my own analysis of what I think will happen in the following week in Nas 100 and in the stock market. Thank you so much. This is Lwazi Mate, the best trader in the world.